What's goody, y'all? Welcome back to the Winner Circle, y'all. So it's been a few days. I missed y'all so much, but listen, y'all. God, I've been getting a lot of downloads while I was gone. Okay. God said it is time for you to step into your abundant season, your abundant era. Okay. And there's a lot that I'm about to unpack in this video. Okay. But before we get started to the meat of this video, this is your first time seeing me. Make sure you subscribe to the Winner Circle. You definitely gonna get your life bossed up here. You're gonna have all the love and support that you need for your personal growth and development and to become more prosperous in life, y'all. Y'all, my day ones, you already know what time it is. I'm about to go in on this video. I'm going to give you some gems to help you get through the end of this year and to help you succeed and excel in 2025. Okay, y'all? So listen, God said it is time for you to step in your abundant era. 2025 is approaching, and I need y'all to take all these gems that I'm dropping, all this knowledge that I'm about to give you, and run towards 2025. Okay. You are destined for greatness, and it is so important that you understand that. Okay, it is so important. Not only do you understand it, but for you to start to embody it. You are destined for greatness. Okay, and it's important for me to shed light on, because you are destined for greatness. You have multiple gifts, you have multiple talents, you have ways of speaking to people, you have ways of comforting people, helping people. It is in your entire genetic makeup for you to succeed. Okay, I need you guys to lock in on that. Lock your mind on that. I need you to program your mind for success. And a few ways that you can program your mind for success is affirmations, ask-formations, and my favorite ones is sleep meditation. Listen to you some sleep meditation. If you need specific sleep meditation, book a session with me. I will get your life bossed up. But sleep meditations will literally do the work for you, program your mind for success while you sleep. All you got to do is press play and go to sleep. That's all you have to do, okay? So because you are destined for greatness, you have all these talents, all these gifts. You have so much success harboring up inside of you, harboring it like your body is an incubator and you're not using it. God is looking down like, chosen one. It is in your entire genetic makeup. God is looking at you like, do you know that I created this whole universe to always conspire in your favor? Man, comment in the comment section. Everything is always working out in my favor. And I know I'm going to get some comments like, well, I don't feel like that. I've been struggling for X amount of years and da-da-da. Let me break something down to you, okay? When you see struggle, and that's not to say life is not going to bring you ups and downs, but if you are experiencing more downs than lows right now, your belief in scarcity, your belief in struggle, your belief in trials and tribulations is more prominent than your belief in faith, than your belief in abundance, than your belief in your success. And it's probably looking like that because you're hyper focused on your problems. And that's not to say your problems don't exist, but I need you to be more so hyper focused on the solution, because like I said in all my videos, there is a solution to. Man, comment in the comment section. There's a solution to every problem. God is abundant. If you here at the Winner Circle, you got to know that God is abundant. He created this entire universe abundantly. This entire universe is built on supply and demand. If there is a demand for something, the supply is there. The supply will show itself. The supply will reveal itself. If you got bills, the supply of the money is there to handle your bills. But your belief system in scarcity cannot be more than your faith. I want you guys to be so hyper focused on problem solving, on finding solutions, on living a better quality of life. But you have to change the dialogue and the narrative that you're speaking about yourself. You've got to literally wake up and say, I'm destined for greatness. I'm meant to be successful. God put me here for success. God put me here to accomplish things. God put me here to fulfill my greatest desires. You have to program your mind for that. And it's difficult because sometimes you don't see that. And y'all know I'm a life coach. Book a session with me. I talk to a lot of people who be like, well, it's hard for me to say that that's not happening. That's not what faith is. Exercise your faith. Your faith is not your faith is not kicking in. Faith is not believing in it only because you see it. Faith is believing in the things that you do not see, then they come to fruition. Some of y'all's faith is so scarce that it got you living in such scarcity. Your faith got to be more greater than your fear. I'm about to go to church, y'all. Your faith got to be greater than your fear. So when you wake up every day in the morning, make it your habit, make it your destiny, make it your duty, make it your everyday due diligence to get in that mirror and tell yourself, I'm destined for greatness. Everything is working out in my favor. And my favorite one is, man, write this down. Affirm it in the comment section. No matter what I do or where I go, money always shows up to support me. And I understand. A lot of y'all, it's not happening. You don't see it, but it's not going to happen until you tell yourself it's going to happen. It's not going to be the other way around. It's not going, yeah, you might get some blessings here and there, but I'm talking about that heaven on earth, that windfall, that God opening up the floodgates on you. You've got to tell it. You've got to speak it before you see it. You've got to speak your life into existence. God said you got the ability to speak your life into existence. And some of y'all, and I'm not saying none of this to offend nobody. I love everybody, but I'm trying to give you the keys on how to crack the code, on how to get that abundance, that windfall on you, okay? And you start to really see God showing up in your life. You start to see the fruits of your labor. A lot of y'all, well, I'm praying for it and I've been asking God. You don't ask. It's not an ask. It's a declare. It's a command. Your prayers need to turn into commands. Not a beg and a plead. God, please this and God. No. Okay. God said, God, help me take it easy. Y'all bear with me. Okay. It's a lot of things that I got to say. When God said he gave you the ability to create your own life and you speak your life into existence, he gave you the same ability that he has because you are a manifestation of God. You are a creation of God. When God said, let there be light on earth, and then there was light. Do you think he was out there, oh, somebody please help me. Somebody please help me. Let there be light. Somebody, please let there be light. No, he commanded it and the light appeared. He commanded life and life appeared. Anything that he commanded, it appeared because your power is in your tongue. And I know some of y'all is going to be like, man, I've been hearing this my whole life. I don't care what the church taught you. I don't care what I am trying to give you the keys here. Okay. Because it's a lot of people teaching it and preaching it, but they're not living it. They don't even know what the hell they're talking about. You don't see the proof of nothing in their life. Listen to Coach E, y'all. I'm trying to give you the keys here. And I'm so passionate about this topic because literally your abundance is at the tip of your fingers. You are destined for greatness. God did not put you on this planet Earth to be out here raggedy, being a bum. People are bums because they choose a different lifestyle, whether it be knowingly or unknowing. People are in poverty and are scarce because of generational curses and they don't know how to get out of it. I'm telling you, and it all starts in your mindset. It all starts in your mouth, in your tongue, and what you believe, your belief system, what you believe that you deserve. So when God said, let there be light, he didn't beg for it. He didn't plead for it. God gave you the same ability to speak your life into existence. And I promise you guys, anything that I teach at the Winner Circle, anything that I speak of, I am speaking from experience. And all of my clients, they have so many breakthroughs, y'all. You've got to start speaking your life into existence, whether you see it or not. And because you speaking it, because you are doing not the physical work. Yeah, you could take inspired action and do all that, the hard work. Yeah, that's cool and all. But first, if you're not speaking your mouth with unwavering conviction, with unwavering faith, you're not saying these things with conviction, it don't even matter what kind of work you're putting in if your belief system is not in alignment with the actions that you're taking. But it got to start in your belief system. Start speaking your life. And I'm talking about every day. I'm talking about being so obsessed with speaking a better quality of life for yourself that you get sick of it. You got positive affirmations coming out your ears. Consistency, repetition is so key. If you've been living a unfulfilling life for 30 years, speaking positive affirmations and speaking your life into existence for 5 days ain't gonna do nothing. You've got 30 years of work to undo. It takes consistency. It takes momentum. It takes building up the stamina. It takes building up that belief system to be in alignment with the lifestyle that you're trying to call in. And it works just like that, y'all. It's not physical hard work. It's mental work. It's spiritual work. It's inner work. It's knowing who you are in the spiritual realm. It's not physical work. It's spiritual work. You got too many gifts, too many talents. You are destined for greatness. It's a lot of y'all. God said it's a lot of y'all out here harboring and gatekeeping your gifts and your talents. You be sitting at home like, I know I could really cook. I could be a chef. I know I could really sing. I know I could really dance. I'm really good with my words. I'm really good with my hands. I'm really talented at this. I'm really gifted at that. But the world don't know. Leave me a comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. How many of y'all want to know who you are? How many of y'all sit at home saying, I'm talented at this, I'm gifted at that, I know how to do this, I excel at this, I excel at that, and you sit there and think, nobody knows. I got to be going to church with somebody here. Nobody knows. That's because you are harboring your gifts and your talents. And your gifts, you playing yourself. I can't stress that enough. You play yourself to the left. You play yourself out of your own abundance when you don't fully operate in your gifts and your talents based off of fear. Take that leap of faith. Grow your faith. And yeah, it's going to shake some shit up. Yeah, it's going to make some things fall off. Yeah, it's going to crumble that foundation. But only because that old foundation got to go in order for that new one to flow. The old foundation got to go. So if you start manifesting your life, and let me just make this clear. Manifestation is the same thing as speaking your life into existence. It's just the scientific term. Don't get caught up in these titles, okay? But you are a creator. If you don't know God to be nothing, you know God to be a creator. And God gave you the same ability, just at a smaller dynamic. You are a creator. You create your life. You create your happiness. You don't find happiness. You create it within yourself. Your abundance is the same thing. It starts within yourself. It starts in your mindset. Think about money. Think about abundance. Think about love. Everything that abundance encompasses, because abundance is not just money. Abundance is not needing nothing. Being completely satisfied and fulfilled. And that looks different for everybody. But think about abundance like a river flow. It's endless. It's endless. And it's the same thing for your abundance, but it starts with your state of being. And how you start to channel that? Positive affirmations. Start showing gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, start declaring and decreeing your life and show gratitude. If you don't know how to declare and decree your life, book a session with me. But if you don't know where to start with gratitude. And these small things that you show gratitude for, I promise you, you open up energetically for more things to be grateful for to flow. When you start to wake up and start focusing on what you do have versus what you don't have, I promise you, you start to accumulate more things to be grateful for. Start small. God, I thank you for waking me up, and I thank you for this bed that I have to sleep in. Every day, I'm talking about continuously, every day. And I promise you, the more you focus on the things that you have, you'll start to realize abundance has always been there. It has always been here. I've always been taken care of. God has always come through. The prayers have always been getting answered. I got over this problem just like I got over the last problem. And the problem before that. And the time before that. And the time before that. And you know you succeed. And you know your track record of being provided for and being taken care of. You know your track record of abundance is phenomenal. Why? Because you ain't dead. You here at the Winner Circle watching Coach E. Your track record of overcoming is phenomenal. So focus on that. Focus on the proof that you already have that you've been taken care of. Don't focus on the scarcity. When you wake up and start thinking about what you don't have, that's what you're creating. And sure, of course, you're aware of these problems. You're aware if a bill needs to be paid. You're aware of these things, but that's not where your focus is. Your focus is on the solution. Your focus is on overcoming. Your focus is on being triumphant. Your focus is on the things that God has already promised you. Because I promise you, the abundance has always been there. You just not focused on it. So it seems less and less and less. Out of sight, out of mind. Whatever you don't focus on, it vanishes. Whatever you do focus on, it increases. It amplifies. Focus on gratitude. Gratitude will change your life. And I'm talking about every day, intentionally, on purpose. Focus on your gratitude. Wake up every day and look at the things you have to be abundant. I mean, I could list 1,000 things right now. You got limbs. You got a phone to watch this on. You got a computer, whatever you watching this on. You got a roof over your head. You got heat in your house because it's getting cold. You got something to put in your belly to make sure you full. Start to focus on these small things to be grateful for. Every day, I'm talking about day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And I promise you, mark my words, you are going to find that abundance has always been there. And now because you are resting in that abundance, it is going to magnify. It is going to amplify. You are too gifted and too talented to be focused on the scarcity of things. And it's only there's the scarcity is only magnifying is because your focus is there. You could either focus on positive or negative. It's a choice. You could either focus on good or bad. You could either focus on problems or being problem solver. All it is a shift in your perspective. That's it. And once you shift that perspective and maintain that focus, baby, it's up. It's up. Shift your focus, shift your perspective. You are too gifted. You are too talented. You are too beautiful. You are too worthy. You have too much knowledge up inside of you. You are a child of God. Unless you're not. And because you are a child of the Most High, you will always be protected and provided for. Man, comment in the comment section. I'm always protected and provided for. Your gifts and your talents will make a way for you in life. Your gifts and your talents will create abundance that you're trying to reach. Start focusing on the things that you want. Start focusing on the life that you want to have. And if you don't know what step to take, say, God, show me which step to take. I know I'm destined for greatness, but it can't be this. God, please, God, please. No, straighten your crown and know thyself. Know that you are here to be great. Convince yourself that you are here to be great. Make it your core belief system that you are meant for greatness. And when you make that your core belief system, next thing you know, you're starting to adopt ways, because the universe works in a strange way that you would never understand. It's not that these things are going to magically fall out the sky. Sometimes it will. But what's going to happen is you're going to start to notice that your desires are changing. You're being positioned in certain places for breakthroughs. You're attracting certain different kind of money, different kind of opportunity, different kind of people to open up doors for you. Check your belief system. Check where your focus is. And again, that's not to say you're not aware if a bill needs to be paid. You are aware, but your focus is your abundance. Your focus is solving the problem. Your focus is being triumphant. Not being taken over a bill. Because think about it this way. All the stuff that you're going through, all the stuff that you're experiencing, all the trials and tribulations, all the heartache, all the crying, all the letdowns, all the backstabbing, all the fakes, all the phony, everything that you've been through. We tend to make it victimizes. I've been through this and I've been through that. Woo, 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 woo. And I get it. It hurts. But when you shift your perspective, because you can shift your perspective on anything. When you shift your perspective and say, hold on, when I went through that, when that person left me, did it really make me a victim, or did it make me strong to know what the fuck I really want? Okay, when this person walked out on me, when this person stabbed me in the back, when I got let go from that job, did it really make me a victim, or did it make me more strong? Did it make me have thicker skin? Did it make me more aware of what I need to do? Did it put me back in alignment on who the fuck I need to, on who I need to be stepping into? Think about it. Everything that you've been through helps shape you and mold you into something. These trials and tribulations that you're going through is lightweight. And I know that's easier said than done. But when you shift your perspective on it, trust me, you will understand what I mean by it's lightweight. It is everything that you are going through is literally meant to shape you. But if you shift your perspective on how you receive what you're going through, that's where the magic happens. Shift your perspective. Everything is happening for a reason. But if you stay in that victim mindset, why is this happening to me? What is it? And I get it. I understand it's, excuse me, it's painful, it's hurtful, it's stressful. I get it. But you've got to know when you start saying this is happening for me and not to me, this is teaching me something. I am learning something. This is whipping me into shape. This is sharpening me. This is giving me thicker skin. This is giving me better insight. Because guess what? You got to know, you got to experience what you don't want. You've got to experience what you don't want in order to know what you do want. You got to experience some bullshit in order to know, like, you know what? I thought I wanted that, but nah, I want this instead. But you would never know that if you don't go through nothing. You got to go through shit to get to shit. You have to go through stuff to get to stuff, y'all. Everything that you're going through is here to help you. Everything that you're going through is here to whip you into shape. These people with these amazing success stories, you think it was just handed to them? Now, granted, there's some people who got some stuff handed to them, but you don't know what else they go through. Don't nobody want to hear no punk ass success story. These people go through the fire. Your favorite moguls, your favorite entrepreneurs, your favorite motivational speakers, people who inspire you, people who you look up to, I bet you they got some crazy success stories. But I can guarantee you one thing that everybody has in common. Their faith was always bigger than their fear. I'm talking crying, snot-nosing, but they persisted. You a chosen one. You are destined for greatness. Lock it in your noggin. Be obsessed with that. I'm talking about pure delusion. Yes. When you become so, y'all, I'm so delusional about success. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I don't care if I got a penny in my bank account. I am so delusional about that God wants me to be successful. God put me here for a specific reason. I don't care if I got a rag to wear. I am so delusional about my success, my health, and my wealth that it has no choice but to come to fruition. It has no choice but to find me in this world. It has no choice. That's the only thing I focus on. And you've got to be obsessed with it. Change your mindset. You change your life. Change your focus. You change your life. Change your habits. You change your life. And I'm not talking about little habits like, oh, you know, I'll be drinking or smoking weed. Yeah. That's for you to decide in your own life. But I'm talking about, what are you predominantly focused on? What are you predominantly speaking about yourself? You walking around telling people how broke you are, how this, you complaining about this. Granted, you might be in that situation. But the more you complain about that, the more you focus on that, the more you speak on that, guess what? That's what you putting more momentum on. That's what you amplifying. That's what you building. You got to change the narrative, the dialogue of what you're speaking about yourself. Change it. And it's not going to just make everything go away right away. But I promise you, you're going to start to see small miracles. You're going to start to see your life change. You are going to start to see your life change. It's a choice. You got the keys now. You got this knowledge now. Now that you have this knowledge, either you going to choose to focus on what you don't want, or you going to choose to focus on what you do want. What you choosing? Because I promise you, it's just that simple. It's not physical work, it's mental work, it's mental discipline, it's spiritual work, it's spiritual discipline. Choose every day to focus on positive in your life. Choose every day to focus on the things that you want in your life. Choose every day to show gratitude for what it is that you already have. Because I can guarantee you, there's always somebody in a worse position than you. Always. Get out of the habit of complaining. Get out of the habit of focusing on your problems. Get out of the habit of always calling people just to talk about your problems. Get out of that. Get into the habit on showing gratitude every day when you wake up. I'm talking about every day. I'm talking about so much gratitude that it brings you to y'all don't even understand. I show God. I can't even talk. I show so much gratitude. I talk to God so much in gratitude. I be in this motherfucker in tears for no reason. I be like, dang, I wasn't even trying to do all that. It just starts so simple. Like, God, thank you for waking me up. God, thank you for this apartment. God, thank you for money in my account. God, I thank you that I get to pay my bills on time. And next thing I know, just the anointing falls on me, and I just be in tears, crying like, I'm grateful, God. I'm grateful for this air I'm breathing. But that it might sound silly, but that gratitude will catapult you to a new motherfucking level. Do you hear me? It'll take you to another level. Start showing gratitude obsessively, delusionally. I'm not talking about your average gratitude. I'm not talking about, oh God, thank you just for waking me up. Yeah, I'm talking about that. Say that. But I'm saying do it so much to where it's your second language. That's what I'm talking about. Not that average shit that everybody do. Do it so much that you can't take a step out your house, out your door, out. You can't walk nowhere without gratitude falling out your mouth. Every time I walk through a door in my house, I look at that as a portal. Every time I walk through my bedroom door, oh, I'm stepping into a new abundant timeline. Every time I go in the bathroom, oh, I'm walking through this door, stepping into money. It's delusion. It's pure delusion. But that delusion, baby, listen, that delusion comes true. Your dreams, your wildest imagination could come true with just gratitude, with just being obsessed. You've got to be so obsessed with changing your life. And you ain't got to know all the steps. Start with gratitude. I'm telling you, to change your life. Y'all, I done got so carried away in this video. I think I'm off topic on what I originally tried to get on here and say, but I don't know. Y'all get the message though. I love y'all so much. You are destined for greatness. Y'all, God told me to tell you, you destined for greatness. Some of y'all are just so stuck and focusing on your problems that you got abundance in the chokehold. It cannot flow like a current. Energy has to flow. It cannot flow because you have so much stagnant energy just focused on what you don't have, when there's so much that you do have. And you got to start to focus on what you do have. And the more you focus on what you do have, you will be opening up that flow for more to come. Stop focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you do have, okay? I love y'all so much. Let me know what you thought about this video, y'all. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for liking, for subscribing. Share this video to somebody who needs to hear it, okay? I love y'all. See you next time at The Winner Circle.